Hey guys, welcome to Savinabuck. This is Josh. Welcome to the channel. Hey, we're going to be building a fireplace mantle today, a beam with a cleat system, and let's see what it's going to turn out to look like. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do that. It goes a long way. And let's get started. Alright, so we're getting started here. We are going to be cutting our 2x4 cleat system down to 46.5 inches long here. It's going to be 3.5 inches in depth, and that'll hold our shelf together. And then somebody happened to forget to plug in the saw. That usually tends to be me. Let's get started. Okay, so that's our 46.5 inch long piece. Now we are going to go and cut some 3-inch pieces that we can screw off to this, and then it'll hold our beam good and solid that way. Alright, we're going to cut 3 to 4 more of these, and then we'll lay them out on our frame. Alright, so now what I'm doing is marking my layout for my 3-inch pieces. You'll have one on each end, and then you'll use you can put them either every foot or every 16 inches. It's not critical in the middle. It's just something to help hold the beam and keep it solid. Alright, so I'm going to apply a little bit of Gorilla wood glue to our 3-inch pieces, and then I am going to secure them by fastening them in the back of the 2x4 with 2.5-inch screws, and that will hold it nice and secure, especially when the glue dries. Okay, so we've finished our French cleat here that will hold our mantle. It looks good. Make sure you keep it good and square while screwing them on. And pretty basic, easy, do-it-yourself little French cleat here that'll hold your mantle. Just be careful while working around your power tools and things. Alright, so we have a red oak. That's what we're making this beam out of, and we're going to be ripping 45s on the face piece on both sides and both ends, and then we're going to be ripping 45s on the bottom and top on one side and both ends. And we'll do that using this table saw, and we'll see how it goes. I am just an average do-it-yourselfer. Alright, so now we're back. We're putting a little more Gorilla Glue on, wiping it down, trying to make it uniform as good as we can. You will notice a little bit of the blue tape sticking out there. I do use blue tape just to kind of hold it together while I work on it and move it and manipulate the wood where I want it to go before I stick nails in it. It tends to help me hold it together. Alright, so let's stick this puppy together. Now make sure you take your time and line it up and get it the ends as close as you can, and make sure you get your joint as tight as you can before you start nailing them. So I had a little bit of a spot here. It was hard to get me to get it closed in the way I wanted it. So I got me a clamp and squeezed it a little bit, moved the tape, and it went right together just the way I liked it. Well, it looks good. Pretty as can be. Hey, we're getting ready to hit this with a little bit of sandpaper. On the sander, we're going to remove some of these sharp edges and things and make it look a little smoother on the corners and things, and then we'll get ready to put some stain on it. All right, this thing just turned out beautiful. It's nice, corners are rounded off. You can de-stress it if you like. If you don't have to. My daughter's going to stain this thing and then we'll hang it up and see what it looks like here. Alright, so we are going to be putting up our French cleat there. It's going to hold this mantle. Make sure you get it where you want it, good and level, and screw it in good and solid about every foot or so, just in case somebody would want to put something heavy on there, that it would hold the weight. Okay, installing the beam's pretty straightforward. Slip it over your cleat here. I tried to put some nails in, real tiny finish nails in it to hold it up there so they can't be seen. And it looks awesome when it's finished. Oh, and you always have somebody who wants to be in front of the camera. With the fireplace on, the TV's up, and the beam, it looks beautiful. What do you guys think? Pretty simple do-it-yourself project. Wonderful reward in the end. Thank you all for watching, and please come back again to Savinabuck.